What is going on, my YouTube friends and all my Patreon friends? How we all doing? The last Harry Styles song that I reacted to was Fine Line, and our friend Jordan sent me a Patreon request for Fine Line Live, and this is on the Love On Tour, Night 2. Crazy. I bet, though. I bet. And I'm excited to see how they do this, because I had a whole bunch of thoughts about how they did the studio version. If I remember, I'll put it in like the taggy thing up here. I had a lot of thoughts about it, and it really drew me into the song. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they do it live. I appreciate the request. I appreciate the support. I'm going to have the link to this video in the description box. If y'all could give it another stream after my video, I would appreciate that. And let's do this, y'all. Love the pants.
Looking for something to buy. You've got my devotion, but man, I can hate you sometimes. Don't want to fight you. Don't wanna sleep in that bed. We'll get the drinks in, so I'll get to thinking of her.
Looks like he's fighting a little. Looks like he's fighting a little. Like, I don't want to use the word uncomfortable, but like from an emotional stance, I'm sure he's used to being in front of the crowds and everything. Like, he's been doing it forever, right? But it looks like he's like fighting like some inner feelings or something like that, man. Just like in his, I don't know if mannerisms is the right word, like his body language, I guess. Couple delays on there.
We'll be a fine line. 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 We'll be a fine line.
Beautiful performance, y'all. Like, that bass guitar's got weight to it, but like I'm just stuck in him and his acoustic guitar. And like, because I'm a nerd and that's what we do, he's got one of these things we affectionately call a puck, and it'll settle like any of the string rattling. So when the guitar starts to feed back, if you start hitting the guitar too hard, the strings will start going crazy. You can literally watch them, like they look like they're gonna vibrate off the guitar, and not like, it doesn't even have to be playing it. It could be set down on a guitar stand and they'll start doing that. And these pucks are supposed to help with that. There's probably a microphone inside these. Like, that's how they kind of work. You plug in your guitar into the guitar strap, or if there's another spot like an input here, but then there's like a little, it's like a lapel mic, like what you see on people's shirts and stuff. Just they're made for acoustic guitars or instruments, and it's inside the guitar. So that would just limit some of the like floor noise or like the loudspeaker noise getting picked up by that microphone, right? And you're just getting like the resonance of the wood and the string. So they're supposed to help. And that makes sense because he's not playing very hard. So they're probably like the thing about an acoustic guitar is if you think about an acoustic guitar versus say a guitar amp or a drum kit, the acoustic guitar stands no chance, right? So either you got to play them really hard and hope to God that your technicians can kind of manage it and handle it without getting feedback issues, or you got to have clever ways of still making it sit on top of the mix, potentially a really loud band with a bunch of loud instruments, and not feedback like that, and not get too much. Like if you had floor monitors or side fills or anything, like if that guitar signal, what's getting picked up in that mic gets re-picked up by that mic again, now you have a loop, right? And you start getting feedback. So it's going to alleviate that, especially when he's playing like gently like this. Like he's not just like wailing into that guitar, right? So the production team is going to have to do clever things, basically just to turn it up without having that as an issue. So it makes sense. It makes sense. But it gives him the opportunity to give like a more intimate performance, right? Instead of trying to play, like overplay the guitar while trying to sing this slow song, right? It's probably like a more emotionally driven. So yeah, it makes sense. There's your nerdy little bit for the day. Another thing that's kind of interesting is just like singing quality, right? And I'm not gonna sit here and try to convince y'all that Harry's a good singer. Obviously, he's a good singer, but when you sing fine and line, the words obviously rhyme. That was convenient, but like singing a hard I is not pretty to the ears, right? Like it's the ah part that's nice, and the way that he's like got his embouchure set for both of those is like exactly matching. Like if you weren't listening, it almost looks like he's saying the same word twice. That's dope. It's dope to see. Longer note, but position is like the exact same. Great fit. Sure turns into like an epic, eh? Just enjoying the band, eh? Yeah, that looked emotional, y'all. That looked like he was fighting something in his head. If I was a guessing man, I'm obviously just speculating. But I enjoyed that, y'all. I enjoyed that. Like I say, I got stuck in how they could have created the sounds that they got out of the recorded version, man. But like I couldn't take my eyes off of him. And I know the camera is basically just on him. But I was just like watching, like almost like trying to make sure he was okay the whole time. But I like this one, y'all. I like seeing these performances, especially when they're not all prettied up. Like this is just off a cell phone, and like it's perfect. It's perfect. There's no like pre-production. There's no like editing and cleaning things up after. Like it is. It's just the raw show, and I vibe with that, y'all. I appreciate this request. We'll see you on the next one.